points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. As a player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team?
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. The 20. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett with his second touchdown of the night. And the Chargers have moved out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And they'll get him down. Off play action, Fields. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Really contested in the third quarter. Now a deep ball there. One play action, Fields. He'll buy some time right. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And what a nice example there for the first down.
Now a first down throw, Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Fields now to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Dalton Schultz, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bears have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's up here at a 3rd and 8. Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. Now, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
And what's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number.
Herbert on first down now. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen.
I know Madden's ass and he be cheating the fuck out of the player, but come on, bro. How you gonna cheat Keenan Allen like that? That's touchdown.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Gerald Everett from 4 yards out. And the Chargers have come back to make it a 2-point game. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because he held it to an okay game.
Now it's Herbert. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Fields on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let him a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump them.
Here's Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game.
On 1st down, it's Fields. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
I'll tell you what.
Now Fields.
And I'd be fucking damned if I turn the damn ball over again, man. Fuck.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me. Exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get
touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler. 83 yards. And the Chargers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Thaddeus Moss, 38 yards. And the Bears get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
a very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Pass here now is 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Ears back time indeed. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's in. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this.
Herbert now. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Touchdown! Gerald Everett, 93 yards. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft?
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. A beautiful spin and room to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And Allen's got it. And he goes out right around the 39. Herbert back to the air. He finds his target, Allen. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43.
Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think.
Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams, 43 yards. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long.
All eyes on Fields. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
90 seconds to go in the game. He's got room at the 30. 20. Touchdown. Mike Williams. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do to the opposing secondary.
Now Fields. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. It's all an opportunity. The celebrity kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad.
One last throw here for Herbert. He completes it to Beckham, and he is in for the touchdown with no time remaining. Are we going to overtime, or does it end right here? One final shot. They'll look to throw. It's complete, and he'll be tackled short of the goal line, but there is a flag down. Let's see what the call is here. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Two-point conversion. Herbert gonna throw. And it is caught. They got it. So a touchdown and the two-point conversion with no time remaining. And we're off to overtime. I think we just witnessed the ultimate head-scratching moment. All they needed was the extra point to win the game, and they don't get the two-point try. Why did they go for the two-point conversion?
It is a head-scratcher, but I go back to when we sat down with them in our meeting, and they just kept coming back to special teams. It's just been not very good in practice.
On this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert for Keenan Allen. That's complete. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. Loss of 7 to bring up 4. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them. Important thing, they got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but now they're backed up here pretty far, Charles. Going to need a significant drive to try to get into position for the game-winning field goal.
Over it downfield, at least get into field goal range and get us a win.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Charles, you get into these overtime.
To the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Fields now to throw. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
But when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, Keep giving it to them. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal.
Putting them in a position to win the game. The stats.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, partner?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through. Who's going to win it? We're getting overtime? Great for us. A lot of tension on the field, very tough. Not surprised it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution, pretty darn good.
So for Chicago, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they've plummeted now to 3-11. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.